is vertical. Now, this is basically the same pattern, only in this case, I'm going to be attacking, say, upward. As I attack to her head, she neutralizes me out and then comes in and pushes down into my center. You always follow, like if I'm reaching up, she then follows with a downward movement. So this is what we call vertical. I am going right for her center. She's still doing the same neutralize. Again, we're turning over like we did before. She's on my wrist, and now she pushes down directly into my center. As it comes this way, I neutralize it off. Then I push towards her center and down. Now, you're going to see a tendency to want to be raising the arms. No, you want to keep the shoulders relaxed. So it's very important you throw your intention where it wants to go. In this case, I'm moving right towards Stephanie's face, and she's moving right towards my belly. We're both emptying. I'm pushing, she's emptying. And now she fills, and I empty. This is the principle of yin and yang. When my partner is full, like here, she's filling, I'm emptying. When I'm filling, she's emptying. So that way we always keep balance. Right? This is what we call vertical. It's very important when you're emptying to relax, but stay connected, stay attached. Okay, other side? Okay, so let's have the other side. She can go for up, she can go, and you would reverse this, back and forth. But so as she goes up, I gently take it out of the way. Then I push down towards her center. She neutralizes it out. And I stick, she sticks. Because you see, she's extended here. So where's her energy wanting to go? In order to get back into her center, she's going to drop back in, you see. So I'm going to follow her retreat into her center by pushing downward. So here she's expanded, I then come in. It's really wonderful if you can find a training partner to work with. I mean, you can't do this by yourself. So it's very important to be connected with a school or with some organization, or finding somebody who can help you with this particular training. Having a teacher, you need somebody who's more experienced than you to really learn. It's very difficult if you won't make any progress if you're always working with people who are less skilled than you. Okay, so this is vertical. Okay, the next one is what we call flip-flop, what I call flip-flop. And now other people call it that too. So in this case, the first one I attacked with my palm to her center, she neutralized. So we had horizontal. Then we had vertical, where we were attacking either up or down. This time what I'm going to do is I am going to poke from down, poke right towards her center, up. And as that happens, she neutralizes back and to the side. Okay? So there's a lot of techniques that will be using this sort of a pattern in your Tai Chi form. Now again, it's important to let go. When I'm expanded, I let go and stick. You see, if you stay tight, you're going to be vulnerable to being easily attacked. So again, I'm coming in, she's drawing me over and down as she comes in. So now I'm down, she follows, and I take her back. So this is what we call flip-flop. The two wrists do not separate in this flip-flop. Again, both of our intention is to come to the center, and we're not just using strength. We're not using the arm. She's coming in, it's my body. You see, she's coming in. My body is turning and out of the way, you see. So even if she were to get me, it wouldn't be doing anything. And then this hand is just sort of taking it over to out of the way, right? And we do this practice. Okay, other side. Now, there's a tendency in all these to sort of just get into a pattern of mindlessness. And some patterns are good to develop a sense, but you want to make sure sometimes you change your speed, change your intensity. And you can change, like, for instance, I'll be the leader. So I'm following, I'm going both ways, so she's following me both ways. You see, she's not initiating, she's just following. And then she can do the same, da-da-da. So this is what we call flip-flop. Okay. All this is so good for the waist, right? Okay, next. The next is what I call Gomer Pyle, and the name of it is fold and pile, or close. So this happens, this movement is very useful, and you'll see it if we get into four hands, is when I came towards the center, she prefers to have me over here, because you can see I'm closed up and she's opened up. She can attack me and I can't attack her. So ideally for her, as I attack her, she wants to take me and close me up. Now, if she goes over here, you see, I'm open and she's closed. So that's not ideal for her. But if I push over here, she would have a hard time taking it. If I'm pushing over here, she'd have a hard time, she'd get all closed up, you could see. So she does a little movement where she neutralizes me first. As I'm pushing slightly off to the side, she comes back and draws my energy out. You see how I'm expanded. I can no longer do anything. But I'm in a position where I can attack her. So she immediately circles my energy over, and now I'm closed up. Now she pushes in and gets rid of me. So you see, this is what's called fold and pile, because here she folds me over and then piles it back into me. So this is this practice. So I'm pushing a little over there, she goes back. Now, if you push me, you do not, in this exercise, you do not bring the arm back and try and do this, because you could see if I do this, I am closed up and I will be having a lot of problems bringing her energy over. Now, if you look at this relationship here, look at this arm. When she pushes here, the arm stays on the same basic plane in front of me. You see? So you can see she's expanded out, but I'm pretty comfortable. Then I bring this whole thing over to this side and push her. So our practice now becomes, and again we're doing the same turning over. Now I'm on her wrist. At this point, we're both turning over. Now, this one is very difficult, because what happens is, if we change this side here, okay, she pushes. Now, the tendency is for me to raise my arm and try to do this with my arm, and then I'll be weak. The idea here is open your body. You see, my torso is turning to the side, then keeping the shoulder relaxed, you see. So I just basically keep the same arm position, come over to the side, and now I push her. So So this is what we call fold and pile. So the whole time we're sticking to each other. As we're rolling over, you see, I'm sticking, we're sticking, we're sticking, we're sticking. At any moment, I can't get out there because she's sticking, right? So there should be no point of any of these circles where the sticking quality is any less. Now, stick does not mean hard. Stick means stick. Stick can be the very softest thing. It'd be like a fly on you, you see. It'd be like a fly touching you just very gently. It's not like a, like a tiger clutching you. Either one, certainly I would prefer the fly than the tiger. Okay, so far we've got horizontal, vertical, flip, flop, Gomer pile.